Alright, gonna get started here in just a minute. I'm just getting a few things settled, getting the game booted up, and just getting set up for this next Let's Play of Oblivion Remastered. Alright, getting my game loaded up here.
Without question.
Anvil is all in an uproar.
We resume, let's see, where would we leave off at? We're resuming from, we were working in the Fighters Guild. I believe we're getting pretty close to infiltrating the Blackwood Company. Yes. We're going to infiltrate the Blackwood Company. Oren's basically told us to join them and just kind of spy on them and find out the secrets of their effectiveness. So I'm playing Paladin Snow. We're the race Breton, using the Lord Burst sign. I have a custom class called Crusader, which is a cross between a Paladin and a Cleric. We're level 17. Here are my attributes. I've maxed out my intelligence and my strength. I think on my next level up, I think I'll be able to. These are just some strength modifiers, I think, on some of my items that are bumping that up. But yeah, I think the next few things I'm going to max out are probably finish off on strength, continuing on willpower, and then maybe agility. Maybe a combination of strength and endurance next. I want to bump the speed up. I don't want to max out speed, but I do want to get a little bit higher just so my player character can move a little bit quicker. It's kind of nice and handy sometimes. I do want to do personality, but it's just not a priority right now just because I can benefit adding more to that by spells and enchanted equipment, which I just so happen to be wearing some right now. Go to my inventory. I think I left off, excuse me, I think I left off, we were going to come into the market district and sell some stuff. It looks like I do have some stuff I need to get rid of. Like the ebony mace, I think I was going to hang on to that. Might be nice to enchant later. Mace of the Dynamo, I think I've been using. Same with the Claymore. Yeah, it looks like I've got some equipment I need to go through, sell, and store. But I'm not going to go through all that stuff right now, but let's go ahead and get rid of some of this inventory items here in the market district.
Attack. Now
Take care.
Bye.
'Tis a gathering. Nobody's talking though. Interesting. Going into a fighting chance. We're gonna see if she can buy
Welcome to
our
a fighting
stuff, which we
What can I interest you in?
got quite a bit to offload. Let's see here. I want to hang on to Rugged Up Sword just for the collector value. It's not the greatest enchantment. It's kind of terrible, to be honest. It just absorbs speechcraft and then it silences, which is kind of a neat concept that they kind of applied to it, but useless in this type of game. I feel like, anyway. Because usually if you hit somebody with a weapon, it pushed them in the combat, so speechcraft would be irrelevant. But the silence would work if you're going against spellcasting. Alright, let's kind of go through some of the equipment that I need to get rid of. A lot of different stuff I've got on hand in here. Gauntlets of lock breaking. I won't need those just because of the fact that Paladin Snow is absolutely terrible. Let's check our haggle real quick. We're at 61. Let's try 62. Alright.
A fine transaction.
Alright. Resist sock on set. Ooh, that's good. That's 25%. Strider boots. That must be light. Snowbind. Snowblind gauntlets. It adds lighting. That's nice. I'm not sure if I'll use that though. I'll go ahead and offload that. Spell absorption greaves, which that would be very handy. Don't remember what I'm actually using currently. I think I'm using those magic pants. Fortify endurance on the Curious. It's an ebony. I'll hang on to it. These are all unenchanted. I'd like to stow those away just in case I decide to enchant some ebony. Fortify athletics. I don't really think I'll have a use of that. The detect life. I could see that being useful, but I really don't see me actually using it, so I'm going to get rid of that too. Fortify sneak. No, I think I should get rid of those two.
You got a great deal there.
Did I? All right. I think I've offloaded what I need to this wise at a fighting chance.
Thank you. Come again.
Will do.
Goodbye.
See ya. Let's go ahead and I want to see if there's anything else that I may need to get rid of. I got some glow dust. I do need glow dust actually to get the Zura Star. I need that to talk to her. Let's see here. Mostly strong potions. I don't see any that I need to get rid of right away. Look and see. I think I've gotten rid of quite a bit of my magic scrolls that were irrelevant to me using. So I think, see, there might be some Great Amulet of Interrogation. I think I got that for the last quest I just did in the Fighters Guild. Increases hand-to-hand and fortifies the speech by 9. Oh, it actually does more than the Necklet of Personality. That's nice. I might actually start using that. I should have already been using that. Mind, Body, and Ring. That does some reflect damage and fortifies strength. That's very nice. I might start using that. Of course, I've got a Ring of Feather. I've got 2 of them, and you can't stack them, which is unfortunate. My Ring Shield. And the Vesta Warding. I'll just stow that away. It's nice. I mean, it's hard, like, weighs like nothing. It's nice as a backup, just especially whenever I start using armor and something breaks. That'll be super useful. I actually don't see any amulet type stuff I need to get rid of, so I think I'm pretty much done with selling. I just need to go and stow away some of this stuff that I have. But while we're over here, let's go ahead and get some of my original equipment equipped back on. Bear with me 1 second. Spell. Let's see here. Light foot boots. There's the ring of feather. I need to use that just because right now I need extra weight carrying capacity. I actually should probably start using these over the Magicka pants. Even though I think the Magicka pants are actually, no, they're not worth more. The greaves are, of course, because they're ebony. But it's also because of the spell absorption, which is absolutely excellent. I'll go ahead and start using those. I also have the spell drinker amulet as well, so those will stack. That'll give me well over about 32 points of spell absorption. Very nice. All right, let's, I don't think there's anything I need to purchase. I think we'll go ahead and travel on over to the Battlehorn Castle, because that's where I've been stowing away the majority of my collections. This is one repetitive issue that I've still had, where in between loading scenes, sometimes kind of staggers in the loading process. Mostly I've noticed on the world cells. I think it has a lot to do with optimization with the Unreal Engine. I've heard a lot of people talking online about the newest Unreal Engine.
By Azura, by Azura, by Azura! It's the grand champion!
I'm here.
I can't believe it's you standing here next to me.
I'm standing over here, actually. Anyway, as I was saying, Unreal Engine 5, I think, and up, have kind of been proven that it's very difficult to just optimize performance-wise, especially from at least the designer's standing point. They say that if you don't start it optimization from the beginning of your project, then it's going to be harder for you to balance it out later down the road in your project. That's one reason why I have opted out on using Unreal Engine for my projects, just because of the number one fact is I didn't start with it, and I didn't start my knowledge in it. Granted, I do like it because it is a much better programming language that you use for it, and it also has Blueprint, which is kind of handy. But of course, Unity has its own visual scripting as well built into it through verified asset package. That's my main deterrent, but my other deterrent is just because I know it's got some optimization issues, and it's mainly just because of it being a high-end, more realistic platform. Most people tend to favor the Unreal Engine because of that. The kind of games I'm going to design are not going to be photorealistic. I'm looking for more stylized or abstract. I just love those kind of feelings and just visual graphic styles better. I think it's just kind of really what you should do, just my opinion, as far as games. They should be, well, you know, artistic, you know, be creative in it. You don't need to always be photo realistic. There are games out there that are great and do it very, very well. I'm not criticizing that. But I think there are some things in our industry right now where we're getting a little bit carried away with photorealistic graphics. My opinion, games are more about the features and the implementation and them being performance friendly and a really fun playing experience. I mean, some people's opinions may also be, you know, I want the photorealistic. I want it to be really realistic. That's understandable. I understand. It's just not really my cup of tea. I mean, granted, yes, I am playing the Oblivion Remaster, and it's more along the lines of photorealistic, but still, I mean, it just, to a certain point, I prefer stylized or a visual artistic graphic style that's kind of unique. It's just my preference. I mean, it's like, why not? I mean, you're creating a game, so why not defy reality? Because that's what a video game usually is to begin with anyway. It defies what we actually know in our own existence within this world. So you might as well go ahead and go all out and do something unique and neat and fun to look at and artistic. So that's kind of behind my visual art styles, all kind of implement in my games. I really love the Borderlands kind of graphic, stylized, artistic style. It's very unique. I just, those kind of aspects is like, for an example, that I just love that artistic style. It's very unique and given to them in their series. But anyway, I'm rambling and distracting myself from what I'm remembering doing. I think I'm going to hang on to this ring, Gill of Tums, the Stalwart Cuirass. Trying to think if I'm going to hang on to that or not. Technically, I could. The Strider Boots. Wow, they're 15 pounds. And it's resist shock. I'll just stow those away for now. Willpower. It's hardly any weight, so I'll just leave it in here for now. There's really no point in having two of them. They're both the same, too, so I'm just going to stow one of those away. Resist frost, I'll hang on to that. What is on my chest? I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, it's the Vest of Warding. I think I will use this. Stalwart Cuirass. And I'll just hang on to this in my inventory. Let's see. Is there anything? I'll go ahead and get rid of that Nern root for now. Don't really need it on me. Man. Got a lot of potions. I think I'm gonna need to get rid of some of these because it's taking up a lot of weight. Deposit about half of these. I believe I've already read this one, so I'll stow that away. Lots and lots of stuff. Got plenty of hammers. There's a ruby. I don't use these very often, so I might just hang on to one. Because very rarely do I need to use it. Every once in a while, I'd like to go ahead and restore the mana really, really quickly. I think I'm content with most of the weapons I have. Just gonna look over and try and remember what I have on hand. Claymore the Dynamo is actually shock. Claymore freezing. That actually does less damage. And the scorching. And also enchantment does less. See if there's anything else. I've got the charm staff. Screening armor. Frost on strength, only 5 points. It's probably also because it's levelized. It's unfortunate that they levelize the items. They really shouldn't have done that. To where the items you get, that they're a unique item, they have different tiers of levels of items that they'll be set to, and then you can't upgrade them at all unless you look at some of the mods that are available online. I'm not really concerned too much about it right now, mainly because, well, I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that Sky Oblivion will come out sometime at the end of this year, because once that comes to that point, I'll make the transition from Oblivion Remaster to the Sky Oblivion. There's just a much larger modding community for the Skyrim Special Edition engine than there is for Oblivion Remaster. Much more stable to a degree too. Alright, well, I think I am pretty much done here for now. I don't think I need anything else. or drop anything else off. I still am carrying quite a bit, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and get that on. Ebony armor. And I got the Spellbinder Greaves and Rushaciel's special, which is mainly I'm only doing it for the strength because the Fortify armor, it's only related to, you know, just repair and stuff. So keep the shield ring on. Let's see, I have the feather. Let's see what that drops it to. Drops it down to 530. Let's put the mind and body ring on where I can have some more reflect damage and increase my strength. And make sure I have my spell drinker on. Yep, I'm good to go. All right. Hello there, adoring fan, and goodbye. I don't really bring him along with me just because I'll probably bring him with me eventually. He's just kind of annoying sometimes. You have to have a certain, at least be in a certain mood for him to come along. Okay, let's go to my quest log. And we need to go to the Blackwood Company. So it's in Leyawen. Let's go ahead and open up that map. And we will fast travel there. And go see if we can join the Blackwood Company. And it is raining.
Have mercy. Just one coin. I'm saving up enough for some medicine. Thank you, kind sir. Blessings of Arche upon ye.
Paladin Snow has more money to know what to do with it, so 1 gold is nothing but a drop on a bucket to him. It is kind of funny that they only give you the option of giving him 1 gold. And here's the Blackwood Company. Needs a key. Let's see what time it is. It is, oh, yep, 1:33 a.m. So we will, should we go over to the Fighters Guild or the Mages? Let's go over to the Mages. I am the Arch Mage of, after all. In the Fighters Guild, I am, believe they call, trying to remember. I might be getting up the arena titles mixed up. I want to say Grandmaster, but it's probably like Champion or something. Or maybe I'm probably getting both of them mixed up. Anywho, let's find a bed to see if we can fall into. I'm sure we'll find one around here somewhere. All right. I noticed my character makes a little bit more noise wearing this cuirass. Nope. Nope. Okay. Going a little all out here trying to find me a bed. Guess I should have went over to the Fighters Guild. Here we go. This might be the living quarters. I wasn't paying attention what that said. Door. Here we go. All right. Let's get till about 8 o'clock or so. If we need to, we'll wait a little bit outside. Yep. Beds are a popular place, apparently. It's actually 8 o'clock, so... Taking a morning nap, I suppose. Hello there. All right. Now let's see if the Blackwood Company hall is open. And it is. All right. Let's go on in here and see if they'll let me join.
Well met.
Have you seen how upset Shrava gets by all the dogs near her house?
Srava says the sound of Jabari's dogs drives her to distraction. Can't say I blame her.
What is it you want? Come for a job?
Join the Blackwood Company, of course.
You wish to join the Blackwood Company, do you? I think I've heard of you, though. Fighters Guild, aren't you? Done many jobs for them recently. Yes. What makes you want to join us?
No jobs with the guild, of course.
No jobs? Ha! There is much work to be done here in Cyrodiil. The Blackwood Company is more than willing to do it. You don't look strong enough to me, though. A bit inexperienced, perhaps. Still, maybe we will find work for you. You may join, for now. Since you seem eager to get started, follow me to the training area. We've got the mission you might want a piece of.
They say a whole island with an inhuman statue appeared near Breville. As if the world wasn't crazy enough already.
All right.
Goodbye.
Take care.
Quite humorous that he
But
said
Mom,
my character was
have you seen
inexperienced.
Itar making
As I've already
trouble again
completed the
with
arena,
Khajiits and Argonians?
I've helped
always
resolve
trying to
the
stir
Oblivion
things up.
crisis.
I don't think he means
I'm
any
the
real
Archmage of the Mages Guild. Yeah. I think Paladin So is plenty experienced enough. It's just you're not. Who knows? They seem to be, he portrays as being picky, but I think they're not. I think they'll hire anybody that's decently capable.
The four of you have a mission. The settlement of Water's Edge has contracted us to take care of some goblins in the area. Apparently, they've been giving the locals some trouble. Shouldn't be a problem for you four, though. The three of you should be prepared by now. But as you see, we have a new recruit with us as well. I'll need a word with you, recruit. You'll need to be careful on this mission. Sometimes new recruits have complications. They are not used to our methods. Take this. It will increase your skills in battle. We use it often. It is a good thing.
Alright, so he gave me some kind of potion? What is it?
This? Why, it is a gift from the swamps of Argonia. Sap of the Hist. A present from my homeland. The Hist are generous to us. So generous.
You smuggle hyssop? So apparently hyssop is not legal in this, in Cyrodiil.
Don't be stupid. We have returned with the Hist itself. One beautiful Hist who gives her gifts to all the company. The clever mages made it possible. Magic and iron. But this is not the time to talk. You drink your gift and go with your new brothers.
Alright.
Come on, drink up.
Let's go, rookie. Drink up and we'll head out.
Drink, drink. We need to go.
So apparently with how this quest works, I have no choice but to drink the Hist. Which Paladin Snow's not very comfortable with, but apparently he's going to have to do it anyway to find out more intel. So that's what we're gonna do, I suppose. Because for all you know, it could just be a poisoned drink. His sap. And then that's the effect. His sap on self. I have ingested his sap potion. I feel a strange feeling coming over me. Continue.
Good day. Goodbye.
Yeah.
A pleasure to speak with you. Goodbye.
A pleasure to speak with you.
All right.
Farewell.
We've got work to do.
We've got work to do.
We've got work to do.
And blackout, I guess.
Get moving! Kill the goblin!
We've arrived at Water's Edge, which it seems to have been overrun by goblins. I have been given the order to attack.
All of them!
Since they're just goblins, I'm just going to pull out this.
This ends here!
Stay away.
And that's my bad. Apparently, I'm not able to tell you I'm backing down. Did not mean to pop him. But he's still going to proceed after me. Let's see here 1 second. Last was Leowen. Man, I am being terrible. I made a terrible mistake. Because he's not yielding at all. It only made him unconscious. Interesting.
There are still goblins around. Can't you smell them?
No? Ha, that's hilarious. I knocked him unconscious and then he forgot all about it. Unfortunately, I think he's really damaged some of my gear. See here if I can pull out my repair hammers and check them out. Oh wow, yeah, it's always the boots. The boots don't last very long. I like bringing them up to at least about 90%. So what, do we need to go inside? Where's the map? Oh, I've been to Water's Edge. Here's the funny thing. I actually did a quest for a lady right here recently where she couldn't pay off her debts. And it makes me wonder... Yeah, see, I mean... What's this? What am I doing? What's going on here? My keyboard's acting up for some reason. There we go. I don't know why, one of my keys. And see, here's the weird thing. Why would a goblin not do anything? It's pretty obvious that we're being influenced by something. And I can't continue the quest unless I take out the goblin. But of course, Paladin Snow is being influenced by the Hiss app, so he does not know what's going on. Goblins invading Water's Edge disappeared, and invading Water's Edge has been defeated. Continue.
Good. You're finally awake. I was beginning to get a bit concerned about you.
Yes, what happened?
That's what I was getting ready to ask you. You were found unconscious on the streets in Leowen. Some of your guild brothers found you and brought you to me. Good to see some of them think like we do. Now, what happened out there?
I was given some Hiss sap when we went to Water's Edge.
They're using Hist sap? And they claim to have brought a tree into Cyrodiil? Amazing! I can't imagine what the sap might do to non-Argonians. I'm not surprised you were found the way you were. I imagine those men have built up a tolerance to the stuff. I'm concerned about Water's Edge. I want you to go back there. Make sure the company hasn't ousted the residents. Lay low.
All right, well, I guess I'm going to head over back to Water's Edge.
I'm worried about those people. The Blackwood Company can't be trusted with their lives and homes. Get there and look into it.
I will.
I'll wait here.
Yes, you will. There's a Blackwood Curious. I dropped from the last time we were here. So, still being affected by something. Not sure what. Ah, I'm on the wrong tab. I was going to look at my active effects. Must be something I'm wearing. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and get the Mace of the Dynamo out for now. And it looks like we're going to need to head on back over to Water's Edge to see what we did. Because it's pretty obvious from my standing point of view that we went and murdered a bunch of innocent people, whereas Paladin Snow didn't realize that because of the hist he drank. And if it was my choice to begin with, actually more like if that was Paladin Snow's choice to begin with without proceeding the quest, he would have not drank it at all to proceed with the quest if he could have. But how the game works, you have to drink it in order to progress in the quest. I have a little bit more struggle here on loading. All right. And sure enough, yep.
This can't, my poor Vienna. Poor, sweet Vienna. What monsters would do this? How can this have happened?
What happened here?
I wish I knew. They're all dead, all of them. Even my poor, sweet Vienna. You're the one who helped her, aren't you? You helped her pay my debt. I heard about you. She never hurt anyone. Who could have done this? What monster would do this? It wasn't the goblin. It had to have been bandits. But why? We have nothing. Please go. I must bury our dead.
Yep. A bunch of sheep. All the people. Yep. It's exactly as I was saying. The Hissap is a deceptor. It obviously bends the will of the user that consumes it to whatever the Hiss wants you to do. They're using it somehow to bend the will of their company. Let's go to quests. Let's see here. Yep, we're going back to Oren to inform him of what we figured out. Going back over to Coral. Gonna go ahead and fast travel. Because usually when someone hands you something, here, drink this. That's not strange at all. Sure, why not?
I'm so hungry.
You're hungry? Here, have a coin.
Thank you, kind sir. Blessings of Stendar upon ye.
Alright, now we gotta go over to Orin's house to inform him of the terrible news that we've committed because of drinking the hiss sap, which was obviously a terrible idea. And this is where it would have been great if they could have redesigned the quest where they could have actually given you a little bit of a player choice. And drinking the hiss sap versus actually like not drinking it and still somehow progressing in the quest. Like maybe you could have like emptied it out and acted like you drank the drink and tried to complete the quest. Then you could obviously seen what was going on and then just report the news back to Orin.
Well, what did you find at Water's Edge?
Yeah, it's a disaster, an absolute disaster.
No, the entire town. I realize you must be disgusted with yourself. I'm sorry for that. It was the hissed sap, though, not you. We now know the threat this group poses, perhaps better than they themselves know it. We must take decisive action now.
All right, what do you have for me to do then?
It is clear to me what must be done. The hissed tree must be destroyed.
All right, what else do you know about this hiss tree? So how do we destroy it?
This tree is the source of our problems. It is an abomination of nature, and it must be destroyed. As long as the Blackwood Company has access to the sap, we are all in danger. I fear they no longer know what they do. You must find a way to destroy the hist, though I can imagine Reza Kar will have it well guarded. Expect an unfriendly welcome at their hall.
All right, well, what do you know about Zakar?
He's a warrior, a battle-hardened mercenary who's spent time all over Tamriel. He'll keep his prized tree locked away. You'll need to find his key.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to go find Zakar's key and possibly
Finish it.
Mow down some of these Blackwood Company mercenaries. Yep, so we're going to be heading on back over to Leowin. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm inside of Orin's house. I can't fast travel from here. Don't think there's really anything I need to like do shopping wise before we head over there. We'll just kind of exit out of his house and then we'll go ahead and fast travel on over there to Leowin. This should be coming pretty close to the close of the Fighters Guild. Whoop, I tagged the wrong quest, excuse me. I do want to do the Azura's one. And I think I actually do have the glow dust now to be able to talk to Azura. Alright, the Hist. Let's go over to Leowin. And as also the Archmage of the Arcane University or the Mages Guild. Even if this quest line would actually intertwine, the tree would definitely also be a threat and not be a good thing. So intervention is a must. We'll rock the mace going on in. We might be confronted right away, so I've already been terrible at saving, so let's go ahead and do a quick save. And a save. And we will head on in.
no longer one of us. Fighters Guild spy, traitor. Your life is forfeit.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
Die, Daniel!
Yeah, I wish I didn't have to reduce the settings on this game, but I've tried to keep the most optimal settings for the Steam Deck. That's what I'm currently playing on right now. Steam Deck is known for not exactly being the best for quality-wise, but I'm more on the side of being, I favor performance-friendly over actual aesthetics or visuals. All sorts of interesting arrows here. I'll take your gold. Is that an enchanted bow? It's just an ebony bow. Ah, absorption of something. Let's see here. Take your gold, and I got staff of fire. Let's see what you had. Jeffafar. Probably butchered that name, but that's okay. Ah, here we go. Here's the room key. There's a nice ebony claymore. I will take that. Let's see. Go ahead and recast this. Get my touch spell back on. Let's go ahead and go inside. Nope, I don't have the right key. But I had a key. Must have been a different key. I didn't read the title of it. Let's see. Let's check his office. Nope. Looks like we got a quest marker now. Let's go ahead and this needs a key. Z's room. Ah, we can open this door. Let's go for here. Schmack. Ebony longsword. I will take that off your hands. Ah, here's Zakar's room key. Maybe that will get me into the basement. We'll find out here in a minute. Let's see, anything of use around here laying around? Probably a bunch of odd bits and bobs. I'll go ahead and take that Nirnroot off your hands. It's very noisy. There's another Nirnroot around here somewhere. It's awfully noisy. There's a silver dagger. My goodness, it's loud. Must be like right above me or something. It's quite loud. There it is. Be quiet, please. There we go. Alright, now let's go down to the basement. I think we have the basement key. We'll find out real quick. Nope. I still need a key for the basement. So let's go up to the next level to see if we can find that key. Ah, Zakar's. I have the key for his room. Oh, hello there. Have some frost. Ah, Zakar. I should get the basement key from him. He should have it on him. Yep, there it is, the basement key. You have another ebony longsword. I would very much like to go ahead and have. I wonder if I'm getting close to being overweight yet. That's all Black Wolf Company equipment I have no interest in. Alright, now we need to head to the basement. Ah, Mace of Encumbrance. I'll take that off your hands. Let's see, anything else of use in here? Ah, yep. And Paladin Snow is terrible at opening locks. I only have like an easy spell, which I'm using to open locks. Don't see anything else of interest. Let's go ahead and do a quick save real quick before we head into the basement. Quick save. Yeah, I've played some Skyrim. I've done a lot of play on Skyrim. Typically when I do play Skyrim, I've kind of gotten to a point to where if I'm going to play, I don't play vanilla anymore. I'll usually play, I think the minimum there's like 80 mods that I have in my loadout. I can't remember all of them offhand, but I know the main essential one that I have to play with are, of course, the unofficial Skyrim patch, and then I can't play any other way without the Legacy of the Dragonborn. That I highly recommend its mod. It's just makes you play the game so much more differently. It gives it so much more replayability and just meaning and purpose. To me, it really just rejuvenates the game and makes it so much fun. I've played it through several different times. They've updated it quite a few times, and the museum's actually so different compared to what it was when they first originally had the game. Or excuse me, had the mod actually came out. They've renovated the museum and stuff and the structure. But it's a great mod. I highly recommend it. Legacy of the Dragonborn for Skyrim. I'm definitely looking forward to Oblivion. Hopefully they'll be able to keep their promise of having it up before the end of the year. I will eventually, once that comes out and release to the public, I will transition from Remaster to Oblivion. The Skyrim engine is so much better engine to work with, just mainly, in my opinion, because of the modding community. And I'm looking forward to that. And I'm sure if you've heard of the multiplayer extension called Skyrim Together, I would very much so love to play Oblivion with Skyrim Together. It would be nice to have a server and be able to do that and just have a small kind of couch co-op crew. I'm not a big fan of MMOs. I like smaller multiplayer settings. All right, back into the game. The Hiss. The tree has become a preservation of nature. It is surrounded by an alien machinery. If I am to destroy this monstrosity, I will need to find a way to destroy the machinery that surrounds it. Okay, so let's eliminate the threat that's around us, and then look for a way of getting rid of this Hiss tree. Hello there, my friend. Hello there. Just gonna
get this over with.
Oh.
Let's get this over with.
Nope. Something has
Show me what you've got.
slowed me down a lot.
I thought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
I'm over encumbered. So let's see here. 1 second. $5.99. Let's go ahead and drop that ebony claymore real quick. Have a little frost. There's another ebony claymore. A bunch of ebony claymores. That's the funny thing about levelized items. I'm a little bit more of a fan of items that are unlevelized, where they can be a little more controlled to a certain extent. It's great if you do it right. I think ESO is probably the best at how they've implemented it. All right, let's see here. Bunch of just different things going on here. Sap machine. Let's see. It's got to be something. I've got to do loose pipe. Let's see. Sure would be nice if I could. It's been a while since I've done this quest. Let's see here. Go over here to the quest. Hiss. Trees become preservation nature surrounded by you. Destroy this. I need to find a way to destroy the machinery that surrounds it. It has been a really long time since I've done this quest. Well, I'm a little bit, it has been a long time since I played this. I think I'm going to look up on the UESP, I believe is what it's called. Because I do not recall how to get rid of this history. Give me 1 second. I'm pulling it up right now. I gotta search this quest. I think since we're also wrapping up this, I think this is pretty close to the end of the Fighters Guild. I might do the, I think I'll start the Knights of the Nine next. We'll have a visit with that prophet in Anvil, I think it is. Okay, the Hist. Sorry about this. I don't know why it's not loading. There we go. I don't want the lore. I want the quest related. Ah, there's a connection to the Umbriel, which is part of the one of the Elder Scrolls books that's been written. It's been a long time since I've read it. Appears in Lord of Souls. Tamrielic History. So let's go ahead and search this quest. The Hist. I'm actually on. Maybe I'll just search Hist. For some reason in our database, nothing's coming up. That's weird. See. I'll say, leave it on that. Fighters Guild. Ah, here we go. Maybe this is it. Yes, Blackwood Company. Quick walkthrough. Okay, I got the key. I've entered the basement. Loot the key from the Blackwood Company for his body. I'm into the basement. And destroy the tree, so... Okay, that's the quick stuff. Let's see... The room hosts a mechanical monster with the history in the middle of the connected with multiple pumping machines and runs by a rotted screaming furnace. 2 or more Argonian mages, which I've defeated. Tending to the beast, which is the tree. Once they are out of your way, you must find a method to stop the infernal machine from working and put the tree out of its misery. To stop the machine, pick up 2 loose pipes that are laying on near the table by the furnace. Once they are in your inventory, Activate one, and then the other on each side of the tree. This should destroy both of them. Also, basically, I'm supposed to pick up those loose pipes. I thought I was supposed to do something with them. Alright, let's go back over here and see where did I put them. Here's one. Let's take that. There we go. That's one, and let's find the other pipe. It's over here, I think. Yep, right here. I have destroyed the machine's ran history, and the tree was destroyed in the process. We gotta go return back to Orin with the results. That is kind of a crazy little contraption that they did come up with. Let's check my inventory space. I don't really have much. Yeah, I picked up a lot of stuff. Alchemy, bunch of empty hiss bottles. Definitely don't want any more of that stuff. That stuff's nuts. Anyway, let's go ahead and head on out of here. Gonna head back to, I believe it's Coral, where Orin is,
You've ruined everything. Why? Why?
Ah.
I had a job. I had a home.
Maglar.
You've taken it all. I'll kill you for this.
Really?
That the best you can do?
I didn't really want to have to do that, Maglar, but whatever. I mean, I've had to cover your hide quite a few times in this guild. An iron short sword? Really? After all your increase in income and stuff, you still use an iron short sword. That's terrible. Alright, let's go ahead and come on over to some of my soul gems, because I think there are some that are filled. I need to... There we go. I need to recharge my Mace of the Dynamo. Mace of Encumbrance. I want to look at that one, see actually what it does exactly. Oh, really? Oh, there we go. R. Recharge it. I wonder how much that even recharged. Let's see here. Where's we at? Says 89. Oh, wow, that charged quite a bit. Or did it not hardly at all? Not hardly at all. Wow. I guess that's not... Oh, that's the health. That's the durability variable that I was looking at. Let's go back over here. See if we got some grand. We got some greater. Let's use a greater. That one's empty. There we go. That one's full. That'll actually fill it up. Maybe you need a little easy lesser one on it than greater. Don't want to... let's see here. Wonder if these are still filled. It seemed like... Oh yeah, it does hardly anything. Wow. I'll go ahead and use a greater. Why not? Let's see. Here we go. I need to start using my soul trap a little bit more often so I can be able to recharge these. Let's go ahead and go back over and equip my Claymore the Dynamo. We're going to go ahead and do a quick save real quick, because you never know when it crashes. Literally. Alright, we're going to go over to the quests and go ahead and fast travel on back to Coral and inform Orin of the news of the history being destroyed. It's an unfortunate route that we had to take to actually figure out what they did. Like I said, quest design writing process, they should have allowed alternatives to drinking the hist.
Have pity, beautiful lady. I got nothing to eat.
I guess she's not going to say anything. Interesting. He complimented you. I'm just going to stay silent. Alright, heading over to Orin. We're going to inform him that we've gotten rid of the history and go from there. This is all, of course, a quest underneath, not actually in the Fighters Guild. It's all underneath the table. Because Orin has currently still been disbanded from the Fighters Guild. Let's talk to Orin.
Have you done it? Have you destroyed that foul tree?
I have. The history is gone.
Well done. With that tree gone, the Blackwood Company is just another band of mercenaries. Cyrodiil is a safer place for what you've done. I want you to take this. May it serve you well. Now, you should tell Velena Daunton what has happened. Perhaps she will understand what it is we have done. I believe our work is now finished. You are a fine soldier, my friend. You've made me proud.
Helm of Orin Bearclaw. So he's given me an item from him.
It belonged to an ancestor, Orain Bearclaw, but was lost for centuries. It was found only when Malakath wrongly believed my family line ended. It was returned to me by a stranger from my homeland, Morrowind. Wear it proudly. Perhaps you can help restore the glory of my family's name.
Interesting. I guess that's really a big
Tell her
honor
right
for
away.
him to give me a family heirloom, and I'm not even part of his family. Just doesn't seem like something traditionally done. Agility and endurance? All right. All right, let's see. I'm gonna have to obviously drop something or put on my feather ring. See your bow fire, there's some arrows. I don't need 2 ebony longswords. There we go, that's good enough. They're not even enchanted. All right. Let's go over and inform the Fighters Guild Master. I think that's what she's called. Still got some loading going on. Might ought to check and see if there's any updates on the unofficial Oblivion Remaster patch. I've noticed it helped with some performance issues. A few different things.
A bright one.
Always the comments on the attributes.
Hail.
Hello. Just standing around outside doing nothing. Interesting.
My children are starving.
Are they? I already gave you a coin.
I'm listening.
Good news from Kabach for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out.
Fine.
All right, heading into the Fighters Guild. We're gonna head upstairs and inform. Forgot her name. I think it starts with a V. She has a son she's babying to.
Well
There
met.
you are. Velena.
What is it you want? You were told to stay out of my sight. I'll assume you're here to tender a resignation.
No, not at all. I'm coming to inform you about the Blackwood Company and the absolute chaos that they are causing.
You've done what? I had no idea it had gotten so bad. How is it you accomplished all of this?
I worked with Morden Orin.
With Orion? He was dismissed. I should expel you now. But no, it isn't Orion who is to blame. I fear it is I. I love the Fighters Guild and all its members, perhaps to a fault. I fear my concern for them has made me blind to what's been happening around me. If it were not for you and Orion, I dare not think it. Now we must speak about what you've done and how it will affect any further advancement.
Yeah, so what is the advancement? Are you going to banish me from the Fighters Guild? Or are you going to advance me?
Because of your actions, I am hereby stripping you of your rank of champion. You were reckless, foolhardy, and dangerous to yourself and the guild. They were also brave and necessary. Because of this, I am hereby naming you Master of the Fighters Guild, effective immediately. The guild has passed me by. You are its future. Take your responsibilities seriously. I wish you luck. You still have many duties to perform.
All right, well, I am now the Master of the Fighters Guild. Interesting. Do you have any more duties for me for the Master?
Your first duty should be to name your second in command. I can think of no one better for this job than Modrin Orion. Should he accept the position, you would be well served. Rely on his wisdom and experience more than I did, my friend. Good luck.
All right, so I guess we got to go inform him, I'm assuming?
Farewell.
Yep. We need to go reinstate Orin. Cool. I've never thought of actually people playing games like Skyrim or Oblivion and actually being able to learn the English language. That's pretty neat. I know, for example, as far as my games I'm designing, my focus is going to be English. The games I'm designing are going to have very similar dialogue to more of Oblivion than it is actually Skyrim. Hopefully the game doesn't crash here. But anyway, my wife is actually bilingual. She knows both English and Spanish. She has a master's in... No, she's an undergrad in Spanish, actually. So, if I ever get around to it in my projects, I would like to translate them into Spanish. I could use things like localization to translate, like, dialogue and stuff in games, but I would rather it be proof than actually have something automate that localization translation from one language to the other. Just because I'd like a verification that it actually translates well and makes sense. Because, well, there's a lot of loss in translation sometimes between languages. So my main focus is going to be English for most of my projects. Just because it's my main language, it's my only language I know. And if anything's going to be translated, it needs to be done properly. I agree with that on a lot of different projects with writing and languages.
Did you speak with Valena? How did she react?
Oh my, she reacted, that's for sure. It was called Up and Down.
Ha! Made you Guildmaster? Amazing! You earned it, though you'll likely muck it all up. So, what are you going to do with your newfound rank?
What am I going to do? I am going to issue as my second in command. That's what I'm going to do.
Ah, I was just getting used to being retired. You can see how good my painting is getting. I'm an old man. I've done my time. Then again, someone has to keep you in line. Make sure you don't bring the guild down around our ears. I'll do it, Guildmaster. Just come to me when you want to assign duties to the guild. I'll make sure they get done.
Yeah. You got any duties?
Well, you're in charge. You won't be doing the contracts, but the master is always paid a percentage of the guild's monthly take. Check with me monthly to give orders for the month. I'll make it happen. If I don't hear from you, I'll follow the previous month's orders. You can find your monthly stipend in the master's chest upstairs, along with anything we find that you might find useful. Here's the key. So, what are your first orders, Guildmaster?
Well, I do believe both would be equivalent. Getting more contracts would be lots and lots of work, but if you don't have new recruits to do those contracts, and you overwhelm your current load, that would be an issue. Let's just do equality for both.
That's fine. We'll still get some solid revenue, and pick up some new recruits along the way. Not a bad strategy. More revenue means more gold in all our pockets. More men means that we're likely to have more spare equipment around here.
All right. we will be seeing you, Orin.
Bye.
So it looks like that is the conclusion of the Fighters Guild. I would like to start the Azura and get the star, of course. I'm not going to do it just right this second. I think I'm actually going to head on over to Anvil and start the Knights of the Nine. And we'll start on that quest line, because Paladin Snow fits very well for that quest line, because he is a paladin at heart. All right, let's see. I don't know if I actually have the quest line. Let me look real quick and see. Might have it actually already pulled up. I think it's called Pilgrimage. There's Paranoia. There it is, Pilgrimage. Whoop, clicked on the wrong one. Pilgrimage. And rumors attack on Chapel of Debel and Anvil. No one seems to know what's happened, but all the priests and priestesses were killed and the altars disintegrated. It might be worth going to Anvil and seeing for myself, which I've been there many times and I just have not gone over there yet. Sorry about that. I was looking at some text messages on my phone. All right, let's go ahead and head on over to Anvil. Oh, well, let me check. Yeah, I really need to offload some of this equipment first. Before I do that, let's go ahead and head over to the blacksmith here locally in town and just kind of offload on some of this stuff. But let's go ahead and equip my persuasion selling equipment. I believe it's Greater Amulet Interrogation. And go ahead and get the Big Guiling Touch. Go ahead and head on over here to some of these vendors. I do notice a difference in speed when I'm have different equipment equipped. The heavy armor makes my character so much slower.
Gives a fair price.
Let's see here, Northern Goods and Trades. Should I go here or go over there? Just go here. It's an all-in-one place.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Oh yeah, I've got to
be seeing you.
Persuade you a little bit there.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Spell on you. Okay, well it seems like I can just sell you some base equipment, but I don't think there's anything in here that I really need to sell. Is there some potions? I don't really remember picking up very many. What's Ghost Walk? Invisibility, Charm. That's 24 points. I keep forgetting I have some of those. Silence. Yeah. All right. Let's go on over to the blacksmith.
Goodbye.
Because most of my items are going to be for him. Alrighty.
Such good company. Welcome.
Apparently,
Can you spare a coin?
I am good company, says the orc. Hello there.
Well met.
Well.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Yes. I might have you be more interested in buying mine. Let's bump you up to about, what, 59, see, 60? Let's see if you'll buy at 60. Will you buy this glass arrow?
I can't do that.
Nope, you don't like it. So let's drop it about back to 58. Let's take the glass arrow. Yes?
You've got to be kidding.
No, guess we'll go back to 57. Glass arrow? Yep. Okay. Well, we'll sell it that one then. Ebony Claymore and Longsword. I do want to stow those away. They would be nice for maybe enchanting or something later. Oh, wow. That's 80 points of damage. That is nuts. That's a lot of damage for a fire spell. I don't think I need it, though. I wonder how much recharge it actually has. Severing. Nah, that's no bueno. Get rid of that one, too.
An excellent bargain.
Absorb agility on strike. It's only 8 points, and the damage is not the greatest. So I'll go ahead and part with that one. Mace of Encumbrance, 30 points. It's funny if the character was actually almost already to the extent of being overweight, but or almost being overburdened with what they're carrying.
That's a fair deal.
Nah, I just won't worry about that. Arrow of Jolts, Savage Frost. Wow, that's a lot of damage for an arrow. Might hang on to those. What's the harm? 8? Yeah. Those are pretty nice arrows. And I don't really use my bow much. It's not really what Paladin Snow does. Yep, I think I have pretty much sold what I need to. So let's go ahead and get on out of here.
Thank you for your...
Exit.
Be seeing you.
Just going over to my inventory, re-equip some of my equipment. I'm going to equip the Vest of Warding, Spelldrinker, Greaves. This Stalwart Curse is very nice. I don't like my movement speed. That's probably where I should probably increase my movement speed more, and it should improve upon that. Fortified Agility and Endurance. What is my... Oh yeah, I just have a... I don't know why it's not pulling up that effects column. Probably just because there's nothing on the Mithril helmet. But it's only... It's actually... Oh, it's 4 times the... excuse me, armor. But it's... Oh my, a little barbaric for Paladin Snow. This is actually, I believe, an item that you can get in Morrowind, from what I remember. And you can also get it in Skyrim if you have the Legacy of the Dragonborn. It's called the Orin Bearclaw. Helm of Orin Bearclaw. So basically, it's of Orin's family. But yeah, we'll go back to the Mithril helmet for now, since it's more of a Paladin Snow's taste. Ring shield. Where's my other ring that's equipped? Ah, mind and body. Good. That's what I need. Might as well go ahead and repair while we're here. Look for those repair hammers. There they are. Alright. Bump that one up. These boots are always breaking because they're not exactly the greatest. They're iron, but I really like the enchantment. Alright, let's get my shield equipped. And then we're going to head over to Battlehorn Castle to stow away some collections of equipment. My goodness. Let's go to the map. Head over to the Battlehorn Castle, because we're really close to, since we're already over here at Core. Could technically walk, but I'm not going to do that. The pilgrimage is going to be fun, because I'll have to go around Cyrodiil and find those different places to dedicate myself to the 9 gods. I'll have to find them manually, pretty much. Go ahead and have it pulled up. Just give me 1 second. There's actually already... Arcay is kind of in between Anvil and Kvatch. We're actually pretty close to Dibella here in Coral. Might go ahead and head over there to get Dibella. And we'll do some of these easier ones. Most of them look like they'll be pretty easy for me to get just because of the fact that I've explored already so much.
Greetings to you. Something I can do for you?
Ah, that
Can't
reminds
be too
me.
careful out in the wilderness. Almost any creature you find is liable to give you a disease.
Hey, you.
Yes.
Heard it?
Yes, sir.
Come on, Battlehorn Man-at-Arms. You
Certainly.
need to follow me.
You look like a bright one.
Oh, the comments. And there's the Doring
By
fan.
Azura, by Azura, by Azura! It's the grand champion!
He's very excited to see me. Alright, let's see. Go ahead and drop off the Claymore, the Longsword. Hang on to the silver. I like hanging on to it just in case I don't want to expense enchantments. And then I can use it on like mud crabs and stuff, or rats, you know, stuff like that. See if there's anything else. Oh yeah, the Aurum Bear Claw. I'll go ahead and drop that off. The Red Velvet Blouse and Garment. I wanted to hang on those maybe for enchanting purposes later. Stalwart Curious. I'm going to hang on to that just in case I need a fallback for some decent armor. I'm just going to keep using the Vest of Warding just to kind of move around a little more quicker for now. Looks like I dropped off most stuff. Oh my, yeah. Paladin Snow has a little bit more money that he knows what to do with. I haven't bought any houses or anything. Don't really feel the need right now, just because of the 2 main player homes you can get are actually free. You just have to kind of invest in them for like furnishings. I wouldn't mind having the Wizard's Tower. I forgot what it's actually called. Sorry about that. Had a young come in. Alright, but let's go ahead and get out of here. Let's go Man-at-Arms. Going on our adventures. I wish I had some more updates on my game development. This week has been crazy with some clients of ours, mainly one of our new clients through Ichthus Digital. But I've had to do a lot of back-end web development, so it's literally giving me no time this week with game development. On top of, if you're in the States, Labor Day was Monday, so that means daycare was not open, so I had to watch my kids. So that I didn't have that whole day as well, on top of just some really crazy stuff that's come up with one of our new clients. But most of that's all out of the woods, and getting some of that pushed off project management wise to some better developers that can handle some of the issues that they're having. And we'll have that taken care of, and then I'll be able to concentrate on my projects in the evening. I typically tend to try and balance out my projects with oh, I forgot to go to that one that's really close to Coral. Oh well, I'll come back. I actually have to start the quest. I think you can actually still get them even before you start the quest. But anyway, we've got that sorted out, and it'll help me balance back to my normal schedule, which I like doing my paying job, contracting through Ichthus Digital in the mornings. I do it for about 4 hours, and in the evenings I do my game developments for about 4 hours. But with me doing most, like 100% of everything for my company, I have to balance out, of course, my social media and all the developments and stuff myself as well. I could hire out some people, I just don't really have the funding for it right now currently, so I'm just doing most of my own stuff. for now. If I get bigger and grow a little more, get a little more project funding, I might get a small little crew. I don't really want to get to those big extents of very, very large teams, very large projects. I like small projects, just kind of my main focus with most of my games. All right, but here's the profit. Let's go ahead and start this. Knights of the Nine.
Oh my! To what do I owe this honor? I am but a humble prophet. What business do you have with me?
I heard that you heard about the Anvil Chapel attack.
This is only the beginning. Umaril has returned as foretold by Pelinal Whitestrake in his dying breath.
Umaril? Who is that?
Umaril the Unfeathered, the sorcerer king of the Aliens, who ruled over this land for long ages before the rise of men. He was cast down by Pelinal Whitestrake, but Umaril's spirit survived, and now he has returned to seek vengeance upon the gods.
All right, so this Umaril's gonna wreak some havoc, I guess. But who is Pelinal Whitestrake?
Does no one remember the old tales?
No.
Saint Pelinal, the divine crusader of legend, Alicia's companion when she overthrew the rule of the Aliens 3,000 years ago.
That's a long time.
Pelinal, with the aid of the gods, fought the alien sorcerer King Umaril and slew him. But Umaril's spirit survived, and he has now returned.
So who attacked the chapel then?
Do you understand nothing? The blood speaks. I can read the ancient runes if you cannot. As uibala, umarale el nada rakuva. In the alien tongue, by the eternal power of Umaril, the mortal gods shall be cast down. A curse upon Umaril's ancient foes, and a threat.
So how do we stop this Umaril?
Alas, Umaril cannot be stopped. Not without the aid of the gods, not without the Crusaders' relics. Without a champion, the gods are powerless to act. But who among us is worthy to wield the divine Crusaders' weaponry?
Well, I'm definitely willing to quest for the relics.
You would quest for the holy panoply of Pelinal Whitestrake? The legendary relics that have been sought by mighty warriors throughout the ages? Are you a worthy knight?
And this is where all the things I've done so far comes into play. I could say, yes, I'm a worthy knight, which is obviously the base without doing anything. I am definitely the Archmage of the Arcane University or the Mages Guild. Yes, I'm the Arena Grand Champion. And I am the champion of Cyrodiil. In other words, I have helped resolve the Oblivion crisis. And I am also the Fighters Guild Master. And, of course, I am also the Heroes of Kvatch. I've got plenty on my portfolio right now. Paladin, Snow has plenty of experience, but I do believe that Champion of Cyrodiil would supersede them all. And that's the one I'm going to stick with.
And never let anyone forget it, champion. I salute you, yes. This small matter of the Crusaders' relic should be a trifle for a legend such as yourself.
All right, so quest for the relics.
Are you a worthy...
Well, I guess I'm rinsing and repeating.
And never...
Let's get back through that. All right, the Crusaders' relics.
The weapons and armor of Pelinal Whitestrake, Alicia's comrade, granted to him by the Eight Divine.
By the Eight?
He went alone into the White Gold Tower, challenged the alien sorcerer King Umaril to single combat, and slew him. Alas, Umaril was not truly slain, but only cast beyond the bounds of Nirn. And now he has returned to wreak his vengeance upon the gods, as was prophesied by Pelinal himself with his dying breath. Only a true knight, wielding the holy relics of the Divine Crusader, has a chance to defeat Umaril. But alas for Tamriel, the Crusader's relics have been lost for many an age. Who now can succeed in the quest for the relics, where the greatest knights of legend all failed?
My goodness, you're obviously very depressing. So 8 and 1?
Once there were 8 divines. Then Tiber Septim became Talos, and the 8 became 9. I followed the old way of honoring the 8 while also giving due to Talos, the one who ascended.
Ah, so that's why you're talking about Talos as being the 9th. So let's see here. Umaril.
He is the enemy of all who walk free on. He was struck down by Pelin, so he was not slain. Now he has returned to seek vengeance.
My goodness.
Are you?
So what do you want from me? I mean, I could just keep telling you all this, but I'm obviously... yeah.
Oh my! The grand champion of all Cyrodiil? By Azura, indeed.
Oh, my.
Surely there can be no better preparation for becoming a holy knight than a career spent slaughtering for the public's entertainment.
Yep.
Think on this.
So, I still haven't gotten a quest update. He claims... Turn... Destroy the church. Should I speak to him further, find out how to find these lost relics?
What happened here is only the beginning.
Alright, so I've spoken to the prophet.
Who will stand for the 8 and 1? Who will complete? So, are you? And a worthy successor to Hannibal Traven, I have no doubt. I'm sure your arcane arts will locate the lost relics for you in no time. Are you?
Yes, I'm the
I
fighting skill master.
apologize for even asking the question. Most esteemed. Are you? Then I'm sure you will have no trouble finding the relics on your own. You, clearly. Why do you come to me for aid? Are you?
I wonder if she really wants me to say my claim no fame.
A humble heart is a good starting point. The gods will decide if you are worthy to seek the relics.
Ah, yeah. He wanted me to be humble. So how do I find the relics?
The gods grant insight to those they deem worthy. Why and how they act is not predictable. What I can tell you is that, traditionally, knights who wished to quest for the relics would walk the pilgrim's way, travel to the way shrines of the 9 divines, pray to each of the gods in turn, and ask their favor upon your quest. If the gods deem you worthy, you will be granted a sign. Go forth with the Nine's blessings.
Alright, so now I've actually gotten the quest
May
update.
the 8 and 1
Because I knew I was
guide your
supposed to
steps.
deliver, well, basically go and quest out all the shrines. But I needed that quest update. Gave me a map to the Pilgrim's Way to help me locate the shrines. Once I've visited a way shrine for each of the 9 divines, I may receive a vision if I'm a judged worthy knight. So let's inspect. Let's see if it actually shows anything on here. Nope. Definitely doesn't. Anyway, I am going to have to find these manually, which is kind of a bummer, but that's okay. I think this is a pretty close area right here to where Arcay is. Go ahead and head over there. I might fast travel up to the Brianna Cross Inn and just kind of walk up and see if we can find the Shrine of Arcay. Let's go ahead and save my game. Do a quick save. There are the beautiful Borealis. Excuse me, I am butchering that word. And let's see here, Bleak Mine. There's my... Just start heading in the general area and see if we can get any kind of a map icon to pop up that may be related to it. If not, I may just have to get up high and look around. Ah, there it is. This must be it. It's got to be it. Let's see. We'll find out real quick. Way Shrine of Arcay. Perfect. Honor your body and spirit. Pray at the chapel altars. Receive my blessing. Confirm. I prayed at the Way Shrine of Arcay. Continue. Alright. I've done Arcay. Now let's go back to the map. Let's go ahead and go to Morrow, which is over towards Skingrad. It's just outside of Skingrad. Over here. Move it. And I will go ahead and fast travel to Skingrad. From there, we'll go ahead up to Coral, to Dibella. And yes, I am using the UESP to find these marks. Just because it's, well, I know it's not implementing the actual questing process to find these in-game. It's just a little let tedious to have to comb the entire map to find them. So it's just out of a convenience factor for myself. Granted, I could pull up the map I think he gave me. Let's see, I think he gave me some kind of a map. Did he not? Note, recipe, handwritten note, hasty scrawled note. Way Shrine maps, yeah, here we go. Yeah, it's basically the same thing I'm already looking at. You can see here's Mara, there's Dibella. I'll go to this one next. Alright. Head on over this general direction and look for Mara. The Shrine of Mara. Should be somewhere over here. Higher ground is good so I can be able to see. Ah, there it is. All I have to do is look for the pedestals, and there you are. Circle of pedestals. You're a horse somewhere. Way Shrine of Mara. Humble live peace. Pray at my chapel altars to receive my blessings. Confirm. I've prayed at the Way Shrine of Mara. Continue. Alright, now As you can see, go back down here to the Way Shrines map. We're going to go up here to Dubella next to Coral. Go over here to the map. Up to Coral. And it's about right in here somewhere. Move it. And I think we'll just go ahead and fast travel to Wayne Prairie. That's a pretty good location to start. Granted, I could walk literally and not fast travel on everything, but it would make the game take significantly longer to do anything. I might pivot my gameplay maybe in Sky Oblivion and do that. Be a little more less fast traveling and more just kind of casually walking through the environments to get to every quest. It's a fun process. Granted, the random encounters are not as good, in my opinion, in Oblivion versus Skyrim. My opinion, all random encounters don't have to be combat. They can be other interactions. Is usually my preference. There we are. That must be Dubella over there. Let's go ahead and head on over there. If you wonder why the greenery looks a little more green than your typical Oblivion remaster, I have implemented a mod that I found online that helps make it look a little bit greener. I just like that kind of abstract art of green, like its original kind of vibe that the original Oblivion had. Love beauty and honor its mysteries. Pray at my chapel altars to receive my blessings. Confirm. I prayed at the Way Shrine of Dubella. Continue. Alright, now so we've done the Dubella, let's go ahead and head over to Akatosh, which is going to be up here in this vicinity right here. Move it. You can see over on the, scroll down, go down to the Way Shrines map. Whoops, do not want to equip that, but I'll unequip it here in a second. You can see here Akatosh up at Bruma. Close that out. Go ahead and equip my shield spell again. Go to the map and come back up here to Bruma. We're going to fast travel to, let's see here. You can either go to the Gate of Oblivion or the Way and Stables. I know there's been a gate that I keep traveling to and I keep getting stuck underneath a mesh, which is a shame. Some kind of a rock. Basically, it spawns me inside of it. For the giggles, let's see if it does it. I don't know. I remember if this was the one or not. But there was one that I've fast traveled to several times, and it's just like, I have spawned inside a rock. That's unfortunate. I cannot go anywhere. Its colliders won't allow me to walk through it. That's the kind of the behind the scenes error that kind of happens when you have the player character spawn inside of a rock. I cannot move out of it because you put me inside of it. Alright, we should be able to see Akatosh hopefully from here. May not because of the trees, but we'll see. I don't see it so far. Might have to just take a little stroll down this crazy mountain. Alright, do I see it? That could be it right there, but I can't really tell from here. And parkour, or just jumping around, platforming. Oh my, look at that. That's a messed up mesh. You can obviously tell that they overlapped it. I wonder if I could even get stuck in that. Probably not. Can't even jump for some reason. Anyway. But yeah, that's the fun part of ooh, level design. Make little boo-boos like that sometimes. Alright, let's see here. I must have already passed the waypoint. There's a deer. that it? Problem about finding this one is all these trees are all up in the way, making it really difficult to see. Ah, here we go. Perfect. This is Akatosh. All right. Honor of the Nine and do your duty. Pray at my chapel altars to receive my blessings. Confirm. I prayed at the wayshrine of Akatosh. Akatosh is kind of like the form that Martin Septon takes at the end of the main campaign. FYI, if you haven't beat that, I'm sorry I spoiled that for you, but I mean, this is an old game, so shame on you if you haven't. All right, let's see here. The next one that might be easy enough to go to is probably Julianos and Talos. Those are the two I should probably head to next. Let's see here. Go ahead and pull it up so you can see it, what I'm looking at. You can see here's Talos, here's Julianos. I'll just look at the map and see where I have to travel close enough to it. See which one we'll go to first. Don't have very many fast traveling locations to either of these. So let's see what I'll do. Maybe I'll go to Julianos and then Talos. Because I have a fast traveling point. Move it here, right here, and I can go to Wellspring Cave and then just go down south to Julianos and then Talos. And I could even go to an additional one, which is the Zenithar. And then I can head over to Kenya, I think is what it says. Yeah, no, Kinnereth, excuse me. Wasn't even looking at it right. Anyway, let's go ahead and fast travel here to Wellsprings Cave. Then we'll head over down to the Julianos Shrine. This would be a very tedious process if I decided to do this all with walking instead of all this fast traveling. Which I'd be fine with, but I'm just doing that for now. It's just probably a playthrough that I would do from the start. I would be like, no fast traveling, and then just play it from the start. Granted, you can do mods, I think, that do that, to disable the fast travel, just to kind of force the finding different ways of traveling. It's kind of fun to a degree. If you've played it enough and you're just trying to play and have fun and progress without those fast traveling functions. Granted, I do like if you're gonna if I'm gonna do something like that, I'm gonna want to. Where's your horse? Usually you have a horse. Anyway, if I play like that, I like mods for like teleportation and stuff. They come in handy. You can either teleport yourself out for a hairy situation, or just for the handy fact that you can teleport yourself back to a safe house or something like that. They're pretty handy. It's unfortunate they didn't implement teleporting in standard Oblivion. They kind of missed that memo. Alright. Should be around here somewhere. We're looking for Julianos. I don't think that's Julianos, but that's just some Aliluin ruins. The road is over here. Let's see where I'm at. I'm here. It's really close to this road somewhere, so I might even be able to see it from the road. Let's see. Oh, I think I'm looking in the wrong. I think it's going to be over here somewhere. Maybe it's up here in the trees. Wizard's Fury for that boar. It's dead. Huh. Guess not. In these trees. Sure would be nice to be able to find it. I'm literally wandering aimlessly now. Let me look a little closer, at least on the USP. I think it might be closer to over here somewhere. It's kind of hard to tell. I think it's closer on the road. I should probably just keep following the road. Maybe it's over here somewhere, but that looks like a castle. Doesn't look like a... Ah, there it is. The Weeping Willow. It's hiding in the trees. Just right over here. Right here it is. This is Julianos. Know the truth, observe the law, pray at my chapel altars to receive my blessings. Confirmed. Give it a second. I have prayed at the way shrine of Julianos. Continue. Let's go back to the map and we're going to look for Talos. This one might be a little bit more difficult to find because there's not very many landmarks to go off of. I'm just going to have to do an estimation. I think right here might be good. You can see, go back to the Way Shrine map. You can see right here, that's where Talos is. That's where we're heading next. Since I'm pretty much here already, and I don't have anything to fast travel, I'll probably just go ahead and walk straight on over there, since there's nothing really to get me over there quicker. What I'll probably do is, yeah, I'm just gonna walk straight that direction. I'm debating whether to go across the bridge or just turn on my water walking. Take him out. No? Don't want my man-at-arms dying just in case he's a low level. Yeah, I think I'll just keep walking this direction and I'll just throw on my water walking and just walk across the lake. More like a river, actually. Bunch of deer. Would be nice if I could actually... Oh, no, you're a mountain lion. Hello there. Hey. Leave my man-at-arms alone. Definitely do not want you taking out my buddy. Oh, there's some Nern root. Go ahead and go over to my inventory. Go to the, let's see, there we go. Base necklace of sea walking. Then I can walk on the water. Hello there, mud crab. Let's see. We can see Talos from here. Don't see him so far. Looking for any kind of pillars. Ah, there we go. That has to be it right there. Perfect. Once we get across the lake, re-equip my spell drinker amulet. Fortunately, my henchman can't water walk like me, but that's okay. Go back down here, get the spell drinker equipped. Oh, mud crab. Hello there. Bye-bye. Alright, let's keep on going here. That boar can have some wizard's fury. Did I get him? Yeah, I got him. Head on over here to Talos. Let's go ahead and do a quick save. Interesting. It's a good thing I did a quick save. Don't know why it was having some loading stuttering there. Be strong for war and fight evil. Pray at my chapel altars to receive my blessings. Confirm. Alright, I've prayed at the way shrine of Talos. Continue. Now, we are going to go over to... Go back over here. Go to the map. Way Shrine's map. Zenthar. We'll just head straight on down south toward it. We'll just walk to it. But first, let's give us at least some kind of a... Hold on a second. I'll remove it for now. Some kind of a reference of wherever it is. It's really close to Breville, so I may just actually... I could just expedite some things. I could just fast travel over there real quick. I think that's... It's really hard to tell. It's somewhere down this road. Let's go ahead and head to the Bay Roan stables. And then we'll just journey up north on the road until we find it. It should be visible, hopefully, from the road. Not too far out from the city, it's looking like. There is one mod that I'm kind of wished was on the Oblivion Remaster. Oh, you can see it from here. Nice. Oblivion XP. I love it. It's a very similar system that I actually like using in Skyrim as well, which allows you to get experience from other things besides just combat. You can get experience from basically just doing quests and all sorts of different other objectives as well, which is absolutely great. Oh my. I was about to say, can you handle that? Sir
Well met,
Roderick?
traveler. Have you heard the call of the prophet? Do you walk the pilgrim's way?
Yes, I seek the 9-way shrines.
As do I. Perhaps we can share the road, as long as our paths lie together.
All right.
The blessings of the 9 upon your quest. Perhaps our paths will cross again.
They may. Hopefully they don't get hostile. All right, Zenithar. Honor labor earns its own reward. Pray at my chapel altars to receive my blessings. Zenithar. I prayed at the warning shrine of Zenithar. All right. Ugh, excuse me. Sorry about that. All right. So I believe the last two we have is Kinnereth and Stendar. Let's see. Remove it. Let's go to inventory. Let's go down to the map. Kinnereth is over here, and Stendar is just north of Leywin, I think as it is. Let's go back to the map. Yeah, Leywin. Where is it at? It's actually... I think it's really close to Water's Edge. And then Kinnereth is... Let's see here. Its landmarks are kind of in this peninsula. Somewhat kind of resembles of a peninsula between these two lakes. It looks like it's actually right here and around this lake. I'm assuming, unless I'm looking at the landmarks incorrectly. I don't think I am. So yeah, that's where I think that one is. I don't have anything in this area at all. So maybe I will go ahead and do the Kinnereth first. Go ahead and set my marker there, because I think that's about where it's at. Because here's the main road. Here I am. I think I'll just walk from here. I'll just walk across the river. There is the A Strange Door. That's, of course, for the Shivering Isles expansion. I might run across there and grab that while I'm running across the lake of Breville. But in the meantime, I'm going to take a short break, and I will be right back. All right, we're going to get started here back in just 1 second. I'm just kind of get set back. All right, here we go. I'm gonna head over on here to the, which shrine is this one? Kinnereth. I'm gonna walk on across the Breville Lake here. Can't really tell what that says. Nibbin Bay. Gonna walk across Nibbin Bay. Gonna go ahead and pick up a strange door location and then head over here to get the Kinnereth shrine. But first, before we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and go over to my inventory and equip the water walking amulet. All right, there we are. Somebody's got a camp down here by the lake. Nobody here. Oh, nope, they're sleeping. Tooth in the Sea. Interesting name. Alright. Well, that's an interesting one. I have water walking on, and I am swimming. That's a new one. There we go. That was a strange one. Alright, we're going to head on over here to the strange door, then head over this way to the Kinnereth shrine. Just bear with me a minute. I do find it interesting that they chose to have their entrance for Shivering Isles in the middle of a lake. I always thought that was strange. I think it's kind of a... They might have a reason behind it, but I don't really recall. It's been so long since I played a lot of this content. Anyway, I think there's going to be a guard up here, and he's just guarding anything from coming out. It looks much better than it did in Oblivion. I found a strange boar in Nibbin Bay. Just continue.
It's
Here
not
comes
right.
another one.
Madness. Why? Why? Everything is wrong. It can't be done. Stay away.
Can't talk now. That door has been making noises again. No telling what's coming out.
I won't go back. You can't make me go back. I'll kill you all. You're all going to die.
Stay back.
Watch out.
This one's violent. Ah!
Stay away.
Damn you.
Look out.
Yeah!
Really?
Look out. Stay away.
Patchwork pants, packwork shirt.
Unworthy, unworthy, unworthy. Useless mortal meat, walking bag of dung.
Yep, that's the god of madness there. So,
A nice effort, though. Shame he's dead. These things happen.
anywho, we will carry on with you a strange door later.
Bring me a champion. Rend the flesh of my foes. A mortal champion to wade through the entrails of my enemies. Really? Do come in. It's lovely in the Isles right now. Perfect time for a visit.
Maybe later. We'll definitely go to the Isles of Madness later. Right now, we're chasing down shrines of the 9 gods. The 9 divines. It's failed on me again. Some reason I'm swimming. That's a strange one. And I jump on it and I walk. Interesting. Cadlu Chapel. I know there is a chapel somewhere that's just basically been slaughtered and it's in a mad, disgusting house. I wonder if this is it. I don't remember. I don't recall. There's something. Is that a Minotaur? I think that's a Minotaur. It's a dead Minotaur now. Minotaur horn, 55 gold. I don't really need it. Alright, let's carry on this way. Is that another Minotaur? No, it's a log, I think. Yep. Definitely a log. That looks like a rat. Alright, we are looking for Kinnereth's Shrine. Do believe we're getting pretty close to it. Let's check over here on the map. Nope, still got a little ways. Let's carry on this direction then. Looks like there is a road over here. Nope, maybe not. Alright, let's not get off track too much. There's Sage Glen Hollow. Oh, with an Frost Astronaut. Ah, interesting. And you're beefy. Oh, I got you though. Frost Salts. I will take those off of you though. Oh, another rat. Oh, missed you on that touch. Rats are a little hyper. Alright, here's the pond. I think it should be pretty close to the pond, if not like right on the pond. I hope so. For the sake of finding the Kinnereth Shrine. Ah, there it is. Perfect. Not very far at all. Well, I'm remembering it. Let's go ahead and unequip this seawater amulet and equip the spell drinker. Hello there. Go ahead and head on up here. to the Kinnereth Way Shrine. Go carefully upon nature's path. Pray at my chapel altars to receive my blessings. I prayed at the Way Shrine of Kinnereth. Continue. I believe we have one more. It's Stendarr. You can go over here to the map. And got a couple of locations over here now on this east side of the map. Besides, of course, the Sundercliff Watch, which was part of the main quest campaign, I think. Or maybe it's Fort Teltman. I don't recall right now in this moment. Anyway, I think Stendarr is, I think, really close around here, I think. Yeah, so let's go ahead and go to Water's Edge and then go up north until we find Stendarr's shrine. And of course, we've been here a few many times. It's an unfortunate fate that the Hist has provided this town with sorrow. And I guess this guy's just going to stand here for the rest of his life.
What?
What? Have you forgotten? Yeah, I guess you have.
Bye.
See ya. Very unfortunate. Alright, let's carry on this direction. We're looking for the Stendarr Shrine. I think we need to walk up a ways first before we start looking. It's probably going to be in these tree lines. Oh, an Oblivion Gate I haven't found before. It's blowing up as I come to it. Let's see, this is pretty close to somewhere it's going to be at around here. An Oblivion Gate. Let's see. Oh. Guess there's an abomination over there. A Daedra. Somewhere. Ah, there's a Daedra right there or something. I forgot what those things are called. Ah, Drek. Hello there. Have some of my claymore. Okay. Now where is this shrine? Looks like I might have already gone too far north. I might need to go back south again. Go over here to the Way Shrine map. Can't really zoom in. So, map. Don't want a local map. I really do think it's around somewhere within this vicinity. So I'm gonna go back down south a little more. Somebody's pursuing me. Ah, here we go. A scamp. Looks like there might be something else over here somewhere. I guess our man-at-arms is trying to go after it, but it's obviously in a rock somewhere. Well, I guess we won't be able to get that. So I am going to keep looking for the shrine. Let's pull this up and see where I am at. I must be right on top of the... Yeah, I am. Oh boy. A little bit of stuttering there. There's a camp over here. Rock Milk Cave. Oh my. Feel like I'm walking kind of around in circles. It's got to be around here somewhere. Because here's the little island that curves down. And this is, is it a little bit more north? I think it might be. I think it's pretty close to this Oblivion gate somewhere. Or it may even be on the road somewhere here. I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, and then I'll walk on this way. It's unfortunate I can't get that enemy to stop going after me, so I will have to walk everywhere I go right now until, yeah, I can get past that. And apparently my man-at-arms is just gonna stand there. Oh well. Alright, back down to about where the road is. Yep. And... I'm still thinking. I think I do need to go this direction. West from here. It's gotta be up here somewhere. Ah, there it is. There it is. Oh my, I just had to go a little bit further north. It looks like it's right on the road. It's just kind of really hard to tell with this little map it gives you. But here we are. The last one, Stendarr. Rejoice, you've completed the pilgrimage of the 9-way shrines and granted the new power of Pilgrim's Grace. Confirm. What do I do next? I prayed at the way shrines of Stendarr. I have completed the pilgrimage to the way shrines of the divines. I should pray and wait for a vision to guide me on my quest for the Crusader's relic. So pray and wait. So basically, I guess I have to wait to some extent. Granted, right now, since I'm being pursued by combat, I can't.
Hail, knight! You seek my relics with a worthy heart.
I do. Apparently, I'm being summoned. It's been a little while since I've played some of this content. I think...
Your prayers have woken me from my endless dream.
Looks a lot like...
Or perhaps you have entered my dream, and I think others have sometimes spoken to me. Others like you, but my memory is doubtful. Perhaps the others came after you.
Your need must be great for the gods to allow us to speak. Has Umaril the Accursed found a way back? The foulest of a foul race. 1,000 curses upon his unholy name. I thought I'd won, but I should have known. The slave masters are a cunning breed. Umaril found a way to cheat death as I could not. If you would seek for my relics, I know little that can help you. All that has passed since my death is like mists that my mind cannot take hold of. My friends built a shrine upon the site of my death, where the elves tormented me in a final act of revenge. I can show you where it once stood. Perhaps it is there still. Fare thee well, Sir Knight. May the gods grant you to destroy Umaril utterly, as I failed to do.
And there's Cyrodiil, standing right above it. Shrine of the Crusader. Upon completing my pilgrimage to the way shrines, I've received a vision from the Divine Crusader. Penil Whitestrake has revealed the location of his lost shrine, where I should begin my quest for the relics of the Crusader. All right. Let's go ahead and remove that custom marker. And it looks like it's just right outside the Imperial City. Looks like it's in the middle of water. That's interesting. So I suppose I could go ahead and fast travel back up here to the Wellspring Cave and walk on down. It's kind of weird, it's in the middle of water. Let's go to the quests. Shrine of the Crusader. Yeah, middle of water. Yeah. I'll just kind of walk on down the road. We'll go check it out. I noticed that scene was very familiar to a scene that they use in Skyrim for trying to remember someone's beacon. I forgot which god it was, but it's for getting Dawnbreaker. One of the gods in Skyrim anyway, but basically they summon you up there and ask you to get their beacon back. Or you bring the beacon to them and they needed their temple cleansed. I don't remember what quest it is, I'm butchering it a bunch, but anyway. They utilize that again in Skyrim as well, where you're kind of spawned above the main world space and can see everything from eye to eye. Horizon to horizon. All right. We're getting awfully close. About 300, a little less than that now. Nern route. We'll swim. It's a short one. Looks like a memorial cave. There is the Imperial City. And a mud crab. He can handle it. Or not. There we go. All right. So I wonder if I remember if I have an item that allows water breathing. I don't think I do. I have sea walking. I think I have some potions that allow it. So I might need them. Let's see here, grace, grounding, insulation, respite. No, I'm not seeing something. So let's just kind of swim out here where this marker is and see what's below. Must be getting closer. I think we're right over it, and then we'll have a little dive and a look-see. Yep. Okay. Can I cast? No, I can't. I am in the water. And let's go ahead and see what's down here. It's very, very dark. And there is the entrance. I'm gonna go ahead and head up. Get me some air. I'm gonna do a quick save real quick. Let me check my spells real quick. I wanna see if I actually have something for water breathing. I do not, yeah, buoyancy. Water breathing on self, and I can cast it. Perfect. Only problem is I'm already swimming, so go to my inventory. Let's go to the necklace of sea walking. Let's see what it does. And I'm still swimming. There we go. So I need to go down there, and in order to do that, I need to cast this spell, then unequip my sea walking, go ahead and get back to spell drinker, go for a swim, and there we go. Let's go ahead and head on in. Hopefully we can find some air chamber as soon as we come in somewhere, so we don't have to be underwater for so long. Perfect, can cast it underwater too. There we go, all right. A skeleton. Have some wizard's fury. All right, if it's just gonna be some base skeletons, I may whip out the silver claymore just to preserve on some enchantments on my weapons. Some golden lockpick. I'm gonna go ahead and do another actually save. And a quick save. I like having multiple saves. Never hurts. Bone meal, silver mace. Where'd you go? Oh my. You're a beefy skeleton. You are a hero. Didn't know skeletons could be heroes. Maybe once he was a hero, I would suppose. Some Wilken stones. Don't mind hanging on to those. Might be handy for later. More bone meal. Lots of bone meal. Means there's probably lots of skeletons. Sorry about that. All right, some more. Ooh, another skeleton. How are you doing? He's a dead skeleton. Got a mace. He's a guardian. You have anything else on you? Nope. Just some basic equipment. More stones. All right. Ah, there we go. I was looking for a pressure plate. Found one. And here's a door. And that looks like a zombie. Let's get some soul trap on you. Probably have some stuff to fill. Ah, and he's dead. Headless. He has no head. That's unfortunate. Hello there. Looks like this might be a dead end. Goes into some water. Let's see what's up these second level. Oh, there's a ghost. Hello there. And that's where the silver sometimes comes in handy, even though supposedly, well, I know enchantments do affect them, but not always. I think on some. I think it might depend on the enchantment, maybe. It's like there might be some more ghosts. There's another zombie.
You're pathetic.
I guess my henchman doesn't have any silver. All right, let's carry on here. Looks like we're about to go and do another chamber. Go ahead and do a quick save. Hello there, Skelly. That's a cave-in. Silver arrows? Sure. Nah, I don't need them. Huh. That's stuck. So... let's see here. I just came from this way. Am I missing something? Ah, here we go.
Die! Why won't you die?
Whoa, there you are. Why are you staring at the wall? That's an interesting one. That's the wonkiness of the NPC AI. Don't really exactly have very good pathfinding or seeking for the player character or other NPCs that are not the same faction. All right, looks like something interesting over there. Go ahead and jump on down here. Looks like Sir Amelin, whoever that is. I found a body of Sir Amelin, who appears to have perished centuries ago while questing for the Shrine of the Crusader. Perhaps I can find some clues on his body that will help my own quest for Crusaders will turn out better than his. Continue. He has a journal. There's this ring. Sure, I'll go ahead and hang on to this stuff. Sir Amin was a member of the Knights of the Nine, a holy order devoted to recovering the relics of the Crusader. Though through reading his journal, I've learned the location of their former headquarters, the Priory of Nine in the west willed. Once I've recovered the helm from the Shrine of the Crusader, I should proceed to the Old Priory. Continue. According to Sir Milan's journal, the helm of Crusader is located in Pelilan's Shrine. Yep, Knights of the Nine Shield. Probably going to start finding a lot of that stuff. That's just a steel long sword. Why not go ahead and take that? That's fine. Can enchant it if I'd like to. Well, of course, I'll get the version with the Knights of the Nine. That's a skeleton. And there's a zombie. And there's obviously something up there. I guess we'll just pick and choose. Let's see. Let's go this way. You open the door with the key. Yeah. Looks like he locked himself in here. Continue. Soul trap. Hello, headless zombie. Didn't have a soul gem for him. That's unfortunate. Looks like that goes, that might be my exit out of here. Let's go ahead and try and find a way up there. Hello there. Skelly Guardian. Ah, and there's a ghost. And that's why some magic doesn't quite work on ghosts and wraiths. So you just have some silver. Silver will take them out. A door here, and that chamber is caved in, so we'll keep going this way. Go ahead and do a quick save real quick. Gonna carry on here. Try and find that helmet. At least a way up to it. If I had levitation, I could have just floated my way up there. Hello there. Another zombie right here. Hi, you're ugly. Have some wizard's fire. Yep. I guess suppose the AI for that zombie was pretty accurate. They wouldn't be very intelligent. Very intelligent, I would imagine. Looks like I've come from that way, but this actually might be toward the helmet, and unless it's the caved-in area. Glass arrow and some gold. I'll just take the gold for now. Don't really use arrows. Let's see what's this way. Looks like I'm continuing on here to another chamber. Hopefully we're going the right way. Wants me to go back the direction I've come, which is interesting, because I know it's in that chamber. Oh, there's the henchman. All right, let's see where this goes. This is a door.
You're pathetic.
Another ghost. This probably won't work on you. I missed. Ah, you resist frost, but not fire. Another door. Hello there, Skelly. Ah, I'll take that. Ebony arrows and some gold. Ah, perfectly. Someone's already placed a step here to get up. There's a ghost over there. Hello there, ghost. Make yourself more invisible. You're a little bit harder to see. Hello there, zombie. Ah, here we go. Our quest marker's changed. It likes my new location now. See if this will get us over to the Helm of the Crusaders, I think what we're going after right now. Alright. Guess we'll go straight and up the right here, I guess. Yep. Oh, hello there. A dead ghost and some cool blue fire. And there's a chest here. And the Helm of the Crusader. All right. Recovered the Helm of the Crusader, the first piece of the Crusader relics. Now that I've recovered the helm, I should proceed to the Priory of the Nine to see if it still holds the Cuirass of the Crusader. Continue. Let's see what's in this jewelry box. Just a few trinkets. All right, now that we've gotten that, we need to make our way out of here. I think the best way is to go ahead and just turn around and backtrack. I think that way it'll take us back out. While we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick save. Go ahead and head on this direction. Oh, another skeleton, another ghost. Ooh, ow. Hello there, ghosty. Oh, Wraith. Ah, I hate Wraiths. They're so annoying. Very loud. All right, let's see what's, oh my. Fortify athletics. Water breathing, hey, that will be very useful. And you don't weigh a whole lot either. Mace of the Overlord. That's funny. Overlord. It's a burden. Take that. Don't need that shield. I'll take that. The gold. Soul gem. And athletics. Now I can wear that helmet and be able to breathe underneath water. That'll be very useful. All right, let's carry on through here. Make our way out. Bring the map back up. See if we've been through here yet. Don't believe we have actually. Yes. So I will go ahead and head on this direction. I don't think we've been up on this. I think this is a higher level that I wasn't at earlier. I think we were down there earlier. So let's kind of just look around here, see if there's anything else loot worthy. Don't see anything else. Nothing over there. All right, we'll jump down here. And backtrack a little bit here. Looks like I might have missed that. Nope, that's empty. All right. Keep heading this direction. Gonna have to make our way out of here since this place is flooded. We'll have to either equip the helmet or use some water breathing. And here we go. Trying to remember. Buoyancy is alteration. I'll go ahead and just use the spell for now. Just because I need to, I do need to make my alteration higher so that I can open up more locks. currently at my level, I think I can only open easy still. Alright, let's go up. There we go. And Aurora Borealis. Very, very pretty. Love him. I love it. So now do we go from here? Priory of the Nine. Let's see where they are located. They are located over towards Skingrad in the middle of nowhere. All right. Cylorn, I think, was related to one of maybe the Wayne quests. I can't remember. Maybe it was Tylone. Tylon. Yeah. I'm butchering some of these Eluid ruins. Let's see here. It's actually not even very far from where I'm at currently. I think traveling from here might be best. Go ahead and do that, and then we'll just walk on over there to the Crusaders' headquarters. Lightning. Alrighty. Alright, this direction. Kind of humorous because obviously I've already been over here. Wow, that got bright really quick. This is one of the shrines we came to. I think I may have already visited this one. I didn't actually have to pick this one up. Which one is this? Akatosh. No, we actually came here already. Humorous how close it is. A bear. Bears are apparently very aggressive. Don't think they're like that in real life. Priory of the Nine. Definitely looks very deserted. Alright, let's head on in this building here. Yes, very abandoned. That is absolutely for sure. Knights of the Nine symbol. Sir Amal's ring fits perfectly into the diamond-shaped opening of the floor. Ah, secret entrance. Before we go down there, I actually want to look in this building first, but we'll go in there here in just 1 second. Let's look around here. Nothing of interest over here. There's a dingy, moldy bed, bookshelves, and random stuff. Yeah, some books, another moldy bed. Oh, that's worth quite a bit for a book. Ah, the Song of Peniel. This is about this series, of course, and their battle of the Crusader versus Peniel. or actually battle with Umrail, excuse me, and his dismemberment. Alright. Neato. Oblivion. Alright, well, that's all of interest I see. Life of Uriel Symptom. Let's go ahead and head on down here to this secret entrance. Ah, looks like some training chambers so far. There's some swords. They should definitely be rusty, but they are still in their scabbards, so I guess not, especially if they well-oiled them, there shouldn't be a problem. But there's a doorway over here and some chests. Ah, Knights of the Nine equipment. Wonderful. I already have a shield. I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of these cuirasses. They are light, which I do like light because it's less noisy and you actually can move a little bit quicker. Granted, you can balance it out if you increase the speed, but you still move a lot slower than no armor or light armor. Ah, another chest. I will take that. It looks like there is the armor right there. And it looks like a bunch of, this looks like a tomb. Here's the Knights of the Nine emblem in the middle of the floor. Oh. Hello there. Sir Amir.
By the strength and guidance of the Nine, who comes before us upon this sacred ground, seeking the cuirass of the Divine Crusader? Step forward, adventurer, and face us each in honorable combat. For the vows we fail to revere in life, we shall uphold in death. No unworthy soul shall lay hands upon this sacred artifact without the leave of the Knights of the Nine.
Alright, so I need to fight each of them individually. I'm going to go ahead and... What does the restoration and personality... Oh, that's actually good. That might be a good replacement for personality within... for doing my shopping. Let's go ahead and put the Stellar Cuirass on. And I think I'll go ahead and equip my mace so I can use my shield. That was easy. All right, who's next?
Sir, you are defeated. Sir Casimir, step forward.
Whoa, he went flying. Hello there.
Well met. Impressive. You have bested Sir Casimir. Now face Sir Ralphus. Sir Ralphus, you have fallen. Step back and let the challenge continue. Sir Henrik, come forward and prove yourself. Show me what you've got.
Clunk. One of the nice things about the mace. Makes a nice clunking noise.
Half of us, and yet you remain standing. Perhaps Perhaps Sir Caius shall test your true mettle.
Walk.
You show a fury of faith that I have not seen in centuries, but now you face Sir Junkin.
All right. Let's have at it.
You have lost, Sir Junkin. Sir Torolf, show the challenger the ferocity of the North.
All right. Is that it?
You have stood against the Knights of the Nine and lived. However, the final test is upon you. Ready yourself, Sir Knight, and face me!
All right, let's go.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death!
Didn't happen.
Sir, in 300 years, none have stood against us and lived. Step forward and claim what is yours by right. May your faith be true.
So I've passed the test. I've defeated the Guardians. And I can claim the Crusader's armor. The Cuirass of the Crusader. Recover the Cuirass of the Crusader. Should talk to ghosts of the former Knights of the Nine to see if they can aid me in my quest for remaining Crusader's relics. Alright, let's see what it does. Trying to remember, that's just a standard. I must have already passed it, not looking. Here we go. Cuirass of the Crusader. Fortify Restoration. Resist normal weapons. Wow, 15%. Fortify health on self. That's pretty decent. Currently, I am wearing a Stalwart Cuirass, which fortifies my endurance by 9. All right. I have some equipment to repair while I'm thinking about it. Go ahead and pull up my hammers, if I can find them. Over here, there we go. Get my stuff up to about 90. Go through the hammers on the higher end equipment. Ah, armor mastery increased. I'm an apprentice now. Nice. Of course, the Lightfoot boots are almost broken. It's usually how they typically go. How many hammers do I even have left? Wasn't paying attention. 13 left. I still have quite a few. Let's go ahead and do a quick save real quick. And we will talk to Sir Emil.
By the Nine, I've not seen such strength. Could you be... No, you cannot. You are simply a noble knight.
Okay, so I have the Helm of the Crusader. Let's see here. Knights of the Nine.
The original Order of the Nine was founded with the intention of safekeeping the Crusaders' relics. In life, we failed at this task. In death, we seek to preserve what little we accomplished while we wait for one to come and finish what we began.
Sir Birich.
One of the mightiest knights of my day. It was a great boost to the Order's prestige when he joined. Unfortunately, he and I did not see eye to eye on certain matters. He left the Order during the War of the Red Diamond and never returned.
Alright, Helm of the Crusader.
You completed the quest that I could not. I'm glad that my death at least served to lead you here, as I had hoped.
Alright.
May your sword strike true.
So I need to communicate with the rest of the crew to see where I can find the rest of the relics.
I know where you may find the gauntlets of the Crusader, for I was the one who lost them. Though many know where they are still lost. I believe there is something you must do in order to retrieve them. Would you listen to my tale and learn of the gauntlet's fate?
Yes, of course, tell me.
When the Order fractured, I followed Sir Beric into war, taking the gauntlets with me. When it was over, I returned to Cyrodiil. I attempted to return to the service of the Nine, but the war had changed me. I no longer had sympathy for the weak or pity for the suffering. In the brief time I was there, I did more to hurt the chapel than help it. It was there that I was cursed.
Alright, cursed, what do you mean?
A beggar who came to the chapel each day for help tried my patience one too many times. I lost my temper and struck him. My blow landed harder than I had intended, and he fell to the floor dead, killed in the very chapel of the God of Mercy. I left the chapel at once, of course, but the damage was done. I was weak, constantly weary, and lacked the energy to do almost anything.
So what about the gauntlets?
Ah, yes. As proof of the deed, when I struck the poor man, the gauntlets slipped right off my hands and fell to the floor. Heavy as stone, they would not move. None could lift them. I suspect they lie there still, in Coral's chapel.
Coral's
chapel? You must
chapel?
prove to Stendarr you are worthy to lift the gauntlets once more. Seek out the priests in Coral. Perhaps they can help you.
Alright.
Go with virtue.
You have my tribute, Sir Knight. In 300 years, none have passed the gauntlet. In 300 years, we have never known hope. But for the first time, it seems that someone may succeed where we have failed. I see in you the chance to redeem our souls and restore the Order. And now, I must ask you to press forward where I could not. I must ask you to face the challenge of Zenithar.
Just as an FYI, I'm going to be tying up here in the next, 20 minutes or so on my stream. And then I'll have to be wrapping it up and ending the stream. Just in about 20 minutes. How did you fail?
I was arrogant and foolhardy. I sought personal glory. I placed my own will and my own lust for fame over the will of the Nine. In facing the challenge of Zenithar, I failed. I tried dozens, no, hundreds of times to reach the mace. I fell each time. And each time I awoke in the chapel, I leapt again. I tried to enlist the help of the other knights, but none would come to my aid. The inscription says to walk in the faith, but even now, I do not know what this means.
All right, what do I need to do?
Below the chapel of Zenithar and Leowyn, there is a shrine to the great craftsman St. Calidus. Those seeking the mace must pray before the shrine. When you bow, you will receive a vision, or perhaps not. It is unclear. The priest saw that my body never moved, but it felt so real. You will see the mace, separated from you by a great chasm. The chasm represents your doubt. Your faith must be your guide across it.
My faith will guide me.
This is what I know. As I said, My faith was weak. I did not understand the test, and I fell from the platform each time I tried to cross. I have told you all that I know. All that is left is for you to prove yourself more worthy than I. If you seek the mace, travel to Leowin's chapel, kneel at the shrine in the Undercroft, and let your faith in the Nine be the salvation of us all.
All right. Thank
May
you.
your sword strike true.
Ditto. All right, Henrik.
If you are true to the teachings of Julianus, it may be possible for you to find the shield of the Crusader.
All right, what do you mean?
When the Order crumbled, I set out on my own. After years of searching, I found the shield and brought it to Fort Bulwark for safekeeping. With the help of a few trusted friends, I began work to keep the shield safe for all eternity. I never saw my work finished. I died defending the fort from those who would take and misuse the shield. I never saw our work finished. I trust that the others carried on without me.
All right, well, so where is this Fort Bulwark?
It lies in the southeast of Cyrodiil, near the Black Marsh border. If all went according to plan, it should be very well guarded now. Believe in yourself, and use your knowledge wisely. You will pass through unharmed, and the shield will be yours.
All right.
May your sword strike true.
All right, Gregory.
I am at your service, Commander.
Mace, shield, Knights of the Nine.
In matters of faith, one cannot be bogged down in the affairs of this world. Learn from us. Cast aside your treasures and serve the Nine.
All right.
Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
Tortolf?
I am at your service, Commander.
Knights of the Nine.
Complacency proved to be our greatest enemy. The service of the Nine requires eternal vigilance.
I know about the gauntlets and the mace.
Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
I still believe I need the boots.
I wish to see you succeed where I failed. I was on the path to the boots of the Crusader, but died before I reached them. Do you wish to learn what little I know?
Tell me more.
I cannot tell you exactly how to find the boots, for that will be up to Kinnereth. I can tell you to seek out her priests, though. West of the Imperial City, on the edge of the Great Forest, is a shrine. You will find them there, and they will tell you what you need to know.
All right.
May your sword strike true.
Thank you. Spoken with the ghosts of the Guards of the Nine, learned where several parts of the armor of the Crusader are hidden. I should return when I've collected them all.
How may I serve you, Commander?
Guess you don't know of anything else?
May the Nine guide your way.
I'm assuming the sword is somewhere. I don't remember it being mentioned. Oh, that's a nice potion. Spell of Reflection. So, we've got... That's the boots. And this is the shield. This is the mace. And this is the gauntlets. I do not see a listing of the sword, so that must come later. Hello there, henchman. Another chest. Random gold. Armory. Yeah, more Knights of the Nine equipment. Alright, well, we got a bunch to do and little time to accomplish it in, so like I said, this is going to be mostly just within these next few minutes, I'm going to be mostly just wrapping it up and preparing for my next stream. I do plan on streaming next week. I try to make a habit of doing it every Friday evening between 1 and about 4:45 p.m. This is Chicago time. All right. I wonder where the mace is. Let's see where that's at. That's in Leowen. But I think I'm gonna have to find more information on it to recover the mace. So that'll be somewhere else. But the gauntlets, they just seem like they'll be easiest to get, but I kind of doubt it. Why don't I go ahead and head over there real quick? Because this is actually really close to Battlehorn Castle as well. It looks like it's really close to Orin's house too. It's probably the chapel. Yeah, it's the chapel, that's right. The funny thing is too, is I think even before you take this quest, these gauntlets are probably not there until you trigger this quest, and then they're probably triggered to spawn. So let's go ahead and head over to the chapel.
What's the news from the other parts of town?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isles. You need me?
No, I'm good.
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
It seems Somerset Isle has been
All right.
a much more dangerous place.
Bookstore there I had never noticed before for some reason. Here we are. This is Chapel of Sterindar. Hello there.
How are you?
Altar of the Nine. Afflictions are banished.
Fantastic. Thanks for...
I'd like to learn more about spellcasting. Might have to head
Here are the gauntlets.
accepting new members.
Gauntlets of Crusader. There's some flowers and candles. Let's see if I can pick them up. Gauntlets are too heavy to move. Continue.
Don't get too many folks passing through here these days. What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel? What brings you here, my son?
The Gauntlets of the Crusader.
Ah, yes. The gauntlets have been here for ages. I know only the basic story behind them. They're more of a novelty these days. My only real involvement with them these days is keeping the youngsters from hurting themselves trying to pick the gauntlets up. What is your interest in them, if I may ask?
I've come to retrieve them.
Oh, I'm afraid that's quite impossible. They don't move, not even a bit, as if they're the heaviest things in the world. Don't you know the story behind them? I'm not familiar with all the details, but I know roughly what happened.
I'd like to know their story.
Yes, well, I don't know the whole thing. A great many years ago, a knight of the Old Order did something terrible, and the gauntlets just fell off. They dropped to the floor right where he stood, and no one could lift them. It was a sign of the curse placed upon this knight by Stendarr, I think. That curse still lingers on today, in fact. Poor Kellen.
Who's Kellen?
Oh, why, he's a descendant of that very knight from so long ago. The curse has affected his family all these years. He suffers from it now. He came here from Hammerfell seeking a cure, but, well, there's really nothing that can be done for him, I think. He may know more of the story than I. Perhaps you should speak with him if he's feeling well enough.
Yeah, I think we should
Ask
definitely
Kellen
go and
about
talk
the
to him.
curse.
Good evening.
Where is this Kellen? Because it's obvious we can't pick up the gauntlets until we resolve this issue with the family line blood. They've been obviously cursed by Sterendar because of the Knight's decisions all those years ago. Oh, is he in the... Oh, I guess he's in here. He must be downstairs or something.
Greetings to you.
What is it now?
Any new books you've been reading?
I've been trying to buy some books. Mysterious Agnes.
It's a fairly interesting read.
Maybe he's in Chapel Hall? Yeah, he's in here somewhere. Alright. Over here? Ah, yes, here he is. Here's Kellen.
What is it? Is there a cure? Has Arelder found a cure? I know there's something he's not telling me. You've seen them, I assume. The only evidence of what happened so many years ago. Do you know that I thought perhaps I could lift them? That somehow this curse would be lifted if I could pick them up. I tried for hours, until my whole body ached, and I could barely move. I lay there on the floor next to them, weeping. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I've been at the end of my rope for far too long to be ashamed of anything.
Alright, so what about your curse?
Ah, so you heard it happen. Terrible curse. Been in the family almost longer than anyone can remember. When I was younger, I could live with it. Wasn't so bad. But until they'd gotten worse over time, I'd come here, to the place it all happened, in the hopes that something could be done. I fear I haven't much time left otherwise. Arelder has let me stay, mostly out of pity, I think. But there's something else. I swear he knows more than he tells.
Well, what would he know that you don't know?
I've seen plenty of pity in people's eyes over the years. I grew up recognizing it. But with Arelder, there's something else there. And when he speaks to me, there are times I'd swear he sounds apologetic. Guilty, even. Why would that be? What reason does he have to hold back information? I know I'm a doomed man one way or the other. Speak to him if you can. Convince him to tell me what he knows as a dying man's last wish.
Alright, so I guess we gotta go talk to the priest again.
Be seeing you.
That someone saw the ghost of Lord Vlindrel again, along the... A pleasure to speak with you.
Curse.
It's a horrible thing, truly. One cannot help but pity those such as Kellen, who have such a burden placed on them, through no fault of their own. But if it is the will of the Nine, then there is little that can be done.
What do you know a little bit more about Kellen that you're leading on?
I cannot face him. I know what might be done for him, but I haven't the will to do it. I wish I could help him. Truly I do. But I cannot muster the strength to damn myself on his behalf.
What are you talking about?
The curse. I know what would lift it, but I cannot do it. The only way to free Kellen of his curse is to take it on myself. I am not strong enough to do this, and so I am a failure. I fail Kellen every time I speak to him, and I fail Stendarr every time I pray to him and do not ask for the power to lift the curse. Do you know one who would do such a thing? One who would pray at this chapel's altar, pray to Stendarr for the power to lift this curse?
Well, apparently I can do that.
Goodbye.
Oh, hello.
I will pray at the altar of the Nine to lift his curse. Do you pray certainly the powers to lift Kern's curse? Yes. I prayed at the altar of the chapel and I have granted the ability to lay hands on Kellen. I need to see him at once.
Hello there.
All right, let's see what ability I just got. Lay hands right here. Restore fatigue on touch and lay on hands.
Hello. What's going on with you? I saw a mud crab a couple of days ago.
Got a few more minutes till I'm gonna need to end the stream. Probably gonna end shortly after we do the lay on hands.
Well met.
To Kellen. Hello there, Kellen. I have lifted the curse from Kellen, which means taking it on myself. As a result, I am weary and my fatigue has been affected. With the curse lifted, I can now retrieve the gauntlets of the Crusader. Continue.
How did you? I feel good. I feel good. I don't feel like death. I feel like running.
Then go run. Run. Run, Kellen, run. You just stopped. That wasn't a very far run. Run.
Look at me.
Run in circles. All right. Now let's go see if we can pick up those gauntlets.
Hello.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
I have recovered the gauntlets of the Crusader. I've completed Sir Kern's request by recovering the gauntlets of the Crusader. I should continue to search for the relics that other ghosts, knights, were questing for. So we have the gauntlets now, and we have probably restored that curse. Let's see. Let's go to my magic effects. Damage fatigue. Curse on consumed. I guess that might just last forever, but that's probably not a big deal. You've already received your blessing this day. So let's go ahead and go to the inventory, look at the gauntlets real quick. Fortify restoration on self and disease on self. It's not bad. There's a lot of restoration I've noticed, kind of a theme going with the Knights of the Nine. But anyway, let's kind of go over, I actually did not level up this time around, but here are my stats. And still level 17. This is Paladin Snow and his new kind of semi Knights of the Nine outfit we got going here. But anyway, gonna go ahead and start wrapping up here, and we'll continue the Knights of the Nine on my next stream this next Friday. It'll be Chicago time from 1 to about 4:45 p.m. You could just, if you want to see more of this type of content, my streams, go ahead and subscribe and follow for more content like this. You like following indie type game development, I'll post content on that related to that as I am able to. As I kind of already mentioned earlier in the stream, I've just been really busy this past week and that I have not been able to do much development. So I'm pretty close to having a playable prototype demo, and I will have a video on that and post once I have a playable state of my prototype. But anyway, as always, be positive and be creative. Have a good one. Goodbye.